Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Madals, and today I've got game 1 of a best of 1. It's some Protoss versus Terran going down on Neo Planet S Ladder Edition. Up in the top right position, from my insanity, we have got the red Protoss player, Stardust, who of course is the winner of DreamHack Summer 2013, and generally an all-round awesome guy. His opponent down in the bottom left is the blue Terran, a Barcode player. Now, generally speaking, I don't tend to cast unknown barcodes because actually I'd like to get your feedback on it. Personally, I think it retracts from the viewer experience and my ability to enjoy the game somewhat by not knowing who it is. It's just, they may as well be playing the AI. It's like, yeah, I don't know who this is, I don't know their playstyles, there's no way I can. But then I also think, well, if you've got someone as amazing as Stardust, then it's probably going to be quite a good game. They're going to be a competent opponent because, obviously, by the way MMR works, but yeah. What do you reckon? Do you reckon barcode games are fun and exciting? Or do you reckon that I should just kind of try and steer clear of them? Let me know in the comment section below. That'd be awesome. Now, anyway, Mr. Barcode. I need a name for Mr. Barcode. I'm going to call him Jim. I don't know why I'm going to call him Jim, but I just feel like him. So, yeah. Jim, going quite nicely for a barracks here. And, yeah, pretty normal. Stardust getting that gateway expand coming down. I say gateway expand, it could be a one-base play. Let's face it, it is possible. Jim, though, he's going to be going Reapers. How do I know it's Reapers? Gas is there, it's Neo Planet S, there's a lot of cliff area, and frankly, it's good against Protoss, because Protoss players have this lovely little habit of trying to get as many probes out as possible, and also, it generally just means that if you get a Reaper out, you need a Stalker or a Mothership Core. Otherwise, you can't do anything about it, like literally nothing. A Zealot is incompetent when it comes to trying to deal with a Reaper. Even Stardust can't make it work. So probes will die, Zealots will potentially die, and it's horrible and sad. But it looks like that is not what Jim the Barcode Terran is going to be doing, because he is a bit shy on gas. Well, he was anyway, but he does now have enough gas, but he's got a Marine out first, so not going to be rushing out that Reaper. Instead, just getting that Marine on its way initially and following up with a second Marine too, so it's actually going to be a really quick factory. So scrap everything that I said earlier on. He's not going to be going for a Reaper, even though he went for a very Reaper-esque opening, which is quite interesting. It's because he's going for a proxy factory. Oh my goodness. Okay, proxy factory. I take back that I don't mind that there not being a Reaper and being wrong, because there's a proxy factory, and that always leads to fun. Stardust needs to scout this out because he's getting down his Nexus. And just note, by the way, that a Reaper could be over here now, killing your probes. Because this Mothership Core is now no Stalker started. It would have just been the Mothership Core trying to defend it. Just saying. Just saying. Now, anyway. Factory is getting proxied. Gas still coming in. Meanwhile, Stardust is going for the Stardust approach of scouting. Herp derp, I don't need to do that before I've got a Mothership Core. The Mothership Core is on its way out, but is going the completely opposite direction to the factory, which is proxied. This could also follow up with the Starport, but it's going to be some Widow Mines. They may not even drop, to be honest. The SCV just chilling there. If there was going to be a Starport following this up, it would have probably got started pretty imminently, but no. We are just going to be seeing more SCVs come out. Now, the Marines sitting around here just chilling are going to be able to deal with this Mothership Core quite nicely, but also, by the time that this Mothership Core gets over here and goes, hang on a second, what's going on here then, lads? Seeing that there's really a barracks and just a gas, where's the tech? It's going to be a bit late, because the Widow Mines are already trundling their way forward, having a nice little look. They're going to start sieging up. We do have a sentry trying to come out, ready to deal with that SCV, but little does he know, Stardust now is starting to think, hang on. Okay, this is not good. I've seen no Reaper, I've seen no tech, but you've got a gas. I've looked at how much you mined, and oh my goodness, there's a Widow Mine here! And the Widow Mine unburrowing, because it doesn't want to kill just one lone probe. This Widow Mine wants to be a hero, and he's going to try and go for it, but he's playing a dangerous game. Does manage to burrow up, getting repaired even by the SCV. Huge hit on that Widow Mine. Oh my goodness, 9 probes killed. That was massive, and a second one is also coming in. Marines getting pulled forward as well. Stardust is in serious problems right now because his detection consists of nothing. He cannot see this Widow Mine. It is completely impervious to all Protoss technology. There's also another Widow Mine here, just racked up a kill. I'm not quite sure what it killed, but it killed something good. The Marines are going to be able to be forced back, though, because, yes, there is a Mothership Core there. The third Widow Mine now starting to scuttle on in. Of course, Stardust, with his insane game sense, knows, hang on a sec, there's a Widow Mine in here, and it's probably been about its cooldown amount, but Does he know about this one here? He's got to be so careful. His mining is getting very, very low, and that's dangerous to see. Of course, that Widowmine has detonated. The one of the natural is nearly off cooldown any second now, and Stardust trying to pull and does lose a couple more. Unfortunately, though, with the Observer, Widowmines are dying. Stardust stabilizing. Only 7 workers behind, but remember, he's got 2 bases up. He can chrono boost 2 probes at a time. Meanwhile, the natural for Mr. Barcode Gym has only just completed, and it's not even flown down there yet, so it's even later than that. The factory, of course, is just still chilling down here. That was some nice damage. In total, 13 workers were killed. Resources lost wise, Jim the Barcode Terran, he did a fairly good job. But Stardust already starting to stabilize out this worker count. He's been mining off of 2 bases, which just means that his income is a bit more balanced. The muling in the main, it may not seem it now while these mineral patches are all very fruitful and full, but chucking down a good number of mules in your main does result in it getting mained out quicker. So this goes late game. That could be an influencing factor. Jim is going to have to be expanding a bit more. By the way, I hope you all don't think I'm crazy naming the Barcode Terran Jim, because I probably am a little bit, but I think Barcode Jim just sounds better than always saying like Barcode. It's a bit boring. Jim the Terran, I like it. And it makes him a bit more friendly, because you want Jim to do well now. At least I do. I liked his proxy factory, it made me happy. Especially because he's still somehow producing Widow Mines out of it. Like, Stardust just doesn't care. He's like, I'm not risking trying to kill that. There's going to be Widow Mines everywhere, but there are Widow Mines going to be everywhere, so that's pretty frustrating. Now, this medevac coming in is going to probably head straight up into the main. Act a bit of distraction, be like, yo, Stardust, come up here. Stardust probably will, and then the Widow Mines are going to come trundling into the natural to kill more probes, because that's what Widow Mines like doing. Probes and gateway units are all good fun. Stardust also isn't really teching in the slightest. He has the Robo, which he used just to get out 2 observers, and has 2 stalkers and 2 sentries. That is it. That is his army as a whole. So this drop is going to be pretty frustrating. Stardust is trying to get down a photon cannon just to help defend, help get some permanent detection. Doesn't have one in his natural yet, so these Widow Mines trundling in, and this is going to be a little bit problematic because they're just going to go everywhere. And of course, Widow Mines, especially when they're all clumped up here, this could be very bad. A big hit could occur, but luckily only gets 2. There is still 1 more Widow Mine there, and oh my goodness, this is going to be a massive Widow Mine hit. It got 12 kills. That is huge. And of course, this could be problematic now for Stardust because his opponent does have his natural base up. It is mining, and he's now substantially ahead in the SCV count, and of course the mule count being Terran against the Protoss. So Stardust needs a bit of a miracle. He's behind in upgrades, about to level that out with +1 armor coming down, but his tech isn't too great. He's only just getting the robotic facility. And having said that, we're sitting here now with Jim the Terran still looking pretty nice. The only thing that isn't going so well for him is his Tech Lab add-ons. Tech Lab upgrades aren't going too well. He's only got stim packs, so that's a little bit delayed, but yeah, he's still in a good spot. Even chrono boosting out, the income difference now is huge. Literally double the mineral income for Jim the Barcode compared to Stardust. Stardust actually has an equal gas income pretty much, slightly better, but not by a huge amount. But the drops are going to be persistent. They're going to keep coming. What are they even filled with? Well, we've got Marines and Marauders. That is pretty much it. The standard, you know. Normal drops, nothing too scary, but here he comes. Stardust, does he have anything to defend this with? Well, his Mothership Core is still up. It's still got 100 energy, so it can vote Nova Charge. But such a brilliant position to drop in these stalks. They come back. Nova to the high ground means that they can just take fire. And also, in this position, Photon Overcharge not too effective. The pylon could get sniped down, depowering the forge. Very frustrating if an upgrade was coming out, but of course there wasn't one. And Stardust has been defeated. GG's out, and Jim the Barcode Terran was victorious with that lovely Widow Mine play. So, pretty funky game. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did like the video, leave a cool comment, and of course subscribe. I get new games up daily, so yeah, subscribe so you don't miss any. Now, also, don't forget my question at the start of the game. Do you like games against a Barcode player? Or do you think they're just a bit meh? Let me know. Anyway, I'm Madals. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with yet another new cast.